Hello. I am new to Ipsy, as you all know. I did my makeup today, and I'm hoping to just talk about Ipsy and products that I enjoy in general and how I did my face today. So hopefully you guys enjoy. So as for the Ipsy products, and I think this will be easier than pulling them all out, I am going to just talk about how I felt about each one as I scroll through, give you the prices again, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to start with the Glam Bag Plus. Now, I know you guys are aware I received the Glam Bag, but I'm keeping those for my wedding. So I don't really want to have them out right now, and I don't really have actual honest reviews, which is not fair to Ipsy to review right now, so we're going to leave that alone. So I want to talk about the bag. The bag I'm currently using as a pencil case. It is gorgeous. I love it. And I think it's an amazing job on Ipsy's part. I just used this today, and I've been using it every day. That would be the Malin Goats Revitalizing Eye Gel. And they say to put it in the fridge is a good idea, but I decided not to. I just put it underneath. It does burn a little bit, which makes me a little nervous, but it hasn't broken out yet. And it does make my eyes look a little less, I think, puffy. So I like it so far. It is valued at $42, and I will pull that one out because it's right behind me on my new setup here. And it's gone pretty well. You just put a dab on your finger and you put it underneath and you're good to go. So, yeah, I would give that one I would say 4 out of 5 stars because of the fact that it does burn a little bit. I would prefer something a little more comfortable to put on, but other than the fact that it burns at first, it's fine. And then we're going to talk about the next product, which I really, unfortunately, would give a 2 out of 5 stars. And it's taught me to wait to review products on Ipsy until I've actually tried them, even though I've been a member for 3 years, and normally my personal feeling and my personal gut feeling on it is good. And normally when I review before I try it, I'm actually pretty good at telling I'm going to like it or I'm not. This one, not so much. I gave it a 5 out of 5, I believe, because I was so excited to try it. Turns out I'd give it a 2 out of 5 to a 1 out of 5. The pigments aren't very well pigmented. They don't stick on. You have to apply them 3 or 4 times. Yes, my hair is blowing. I have my fan on. It's the Oklahoma heat. Can't really change that. Sorry, guys. But pigments aren't very pigmented. It's not that great. It's a big disappointment, honestly. Nice thing is I can reuse it to put in the magnetic strips of pigments as I get them from Ipsy, and it will hold different types of pigments. Other than that, it's just a waste. Honestly, it's $26.50, and I would say it's probably a $10, honestly, palette. And it's the bomb, guys. A $10 palette. I could have gotten that at Walmart. If you can get something at Wally World, there's a problem. I'm just going to say it. I decided to use the Yensa oil, and I actually like it. I probably won't want to receive more products for my lips for a while, although I'm pretty sure Ipsy will send them to me because they have them, because I don't use them nearly enough. But I did use it. It feels great. It smells good. It's a little slippery, honestly. Kind of like, I don't know, it's just slippery. But it's not bad, and I enjoyed it. And it's valued at $28, as you guys can see. So now back to, this is all my Ipsy Plus, by the way. The coffee scrub I did try, although I've heard it's not great. It feels amazing. I probably wouldn't buy it on my own because of the fact that it's probably not the greatest to use often on your skin, but I did enjoy it. It's valued at, and they took off the value. Well, you can go back into my first video. I did put the value of it on it. And then we're going to go to the Complex Culture Brush. I loved it. I've been using it to do my contouring because I have tiny, tiny cheekbones. They're just really tiny. But it's actually meant for concealer, but it's been working for what I wanted it to work for, so I'm really happy with it. It's $26. I probably wouldn't purchase a $26 brush by myself. Honestly, before Ipsy, I used to get Walmart brushes. Just did. I mean, so It's kind of a treat for me. I love it. And most of my brushes back there are from Ipsy. It's been a treat. The Luna liner, I don't use much black eyeliner. This is actually from one of my Ipsy bags, normal Glam bag. And it was from, like, I think around a year ago that I received that bag. And it's just an It eyeliner. It works great, and I still have it left. I use it once in a blue moon, as you can tell, and don't really need to use more, so I don't. And then I loved the lip balm. It was really good. I enjoyed it, and it feels great on my lips. Give that a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, whatever. It's great. So then we go to the Ipsy, oh, I'm sorry. Then we go to the Glam Bag Ultimate. This one I was much more impressed with than the last month's. Last month's was a bunch of boo-hoo, Bologna. Just gonna say it how it is. Bologna. And I was canceling it, then I realized that they would allow us to do every other month. Now I'm really impressed with this one, so I'm going to try next month and see if it's good. We'll see. Cross my fingers. Their IBY palette looks kind of cool, so we'll see. And they sent me the Monica Dar Cosmetics Blush and Bali Babe. I haven't tried that. It's going to go for my wedding bag for emergency makeup. And then this one I haven't tried just because I'm afraid to try oils. It's the Go-To oil. That came in a trial size. Probably won't try it. Don't need to. Don't want to break out. So it's not going to happen. Then there's the Hey Honey Show Your Glow Colloidal Gold. Colloidal Gold. Honey Beauty. Sorry, talking that and that word is good. But I didn't try that. I left the seal on it because it would be kind of cool to try that out with some bridesmaids. I like masks. I have plenty of them. I have a whole bag, a whole Ipsy Ultimate bag full of them because I only use one every, one a month. And I still like to get them because they're great to have and they feel great. And sometimes I'll use more on a month if it's a stressful month. It's great for stress, so I enjoy it. I haven't used my 111 mask that I will be keeping for myself. I'm very excited to try it, but I haven't used it yet. I did decide to use the Thrive Cosmetics Lip Matte. It is beautiful. I enjoy it. Again, I probably won't want to receive a whole bunch of colors because I don't wear them every day, but I did enjoy it. It was $24, and I would say it's worth about that much. It was good. Now the Cella. The Cella palette surprised me. That palette, I'm actually going to pull out for you. I absolutely adore that palette. It's actually sitting next to my Moon Dust Urban Decay, which is saying something because that's my favorite palette of the time. And it is a beautiful palette. The shades feel amazing. But I have my qualms with this palette, and that would be this brush. This brush you could get at the dollar store for $1. This is a $45 palette, and they put a $1 brush in it. Excuse me? You spend $45, well, obviously you didn't spend $45 to manufacture this, but you spend the time to make a palette that you value at $45, and you give me a $1 brush? Not even Urban Decay does that. Urban Decay might give you a $5, $10 brush. Yeah, it's way less than what your value on a palette is. But $1? That's just a slap in the face to the customer. And I'm getting that this might be a trial phase to see what people think of your item by sending it through Ipsy. If it is, please change that brush. Because for me, it's not a big deal. I still value this as a great value. I still love this palette. And I won't take off that much from it because of that. But if I had bought this palette and received that brush, yeah, that just wouldn't have gone well. So I'm just going to say that. So after that, I also tried out the Christoph Robin Cleansing Purifying Scrub. I am not entirely impressed with that scrub. It leaves my hair greasy, and it's really hard to work with. I love the smell. It smells amazing. And I also love the fact that it's sea salt, and it scrubs out all of the dander. Okay, and I do get dander, just like the average Joe. And the fact that it would scrub that out for me was great. But then it leaves your hair greasy, detangled, it takes forever to brush it, and you're worried about how your face is gonna do, or not, sorry, your hair is gonna do the next day. And it's just not worth the time. It is valued at $51 if you get a full size. And I'm wondering who the heck spends $51 on a face, or on a hair mask. Face mask too, but hair mask. What? I'm not spending it. You're welcome to. I don't know if you have the money for it, but I don't. So, yeah. It wasn't really that much of a treat in the first place. I tried it twice to make sure I gave it a good try. Yeah. Wasn't impressed. The two Color Club nail polishes that I received were okay. I haven't tried them because of the fact that I don't do my nails often. I wanted to receive some for my wedding and to have some choices and just to own some. I like the colors. One's a little bit darker than I would prefer. I love the sparkly one. I'm all about the sparkles. All about the sparkles. Sparkles are where it's at for me. But the other one's a little dark. But, you know, for the value, I appreciate receiving them. They were valued at, let's see here, as I'm waiting for that to come up. Okay, they were valued at $17, which I would say that's a fair value. I think so. I mean, I haven't bought nail polish since I was 10, but I would say that's fair value. I love, okay, this one. I adore the Library of Flowers lotion. Now, I may wear makeup once in a blue moon, but lotion I use on a daily. And I work with kids. And working with kids, you wash your hands everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. And you use hand sanitizer, both of which dry your hands a ton. So using this is very important to me, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Can't say it enough. I would purchase it, and I think it's valuable, and it's valued at $20. I would say it's probably that value. I would purchase it at that value. I'm actually buying it at the store, and I would considering buying it soon, once I run out. And I love the fact that it's one of those, like, I don't remember what they call them, but the metal casing, aluminum cases, because you can just squeeze out every last drop, and you feel like none of your money is wasted. Unlike the plastic ones where you know there's something sticking up in the right side or left side of that corner, and it's driving you crazy. Drives you crazy. Just, the metal ones, at least you can get every last drop. And the Complex Culture brush, as I get off my tangent, is amazing. I love that brush. I wouldn't purchase it at the $35 it's valued at. Valued at $35 right there. Wouldn't purchase it at that. But, again, I used to buy brushes from Walmart. So, having a brush valued at that in my hands that I didn't purchase is pretty great. It's pretty great. Yeah, I loved it. The Illa Mosqua. Okay, where do I start with this? You remember I was really excited to receive this. And I opened it, and it was gel, and I was like, okay, maybe it's okay, maybe it's okay. Started trying it. It feels like, I don't remember the name of it, and I would look it up if it wouldn't leave me silent for too long. But you know those little bulby things that you stick up a baby's nose, and then you squeeze and it sucks out the mucus? It's like if you were to sell baby mucus put into this container, you were to take the baby mucus you took out of the baby, squeeze it in there, okay, and call it makeup primer. Literally feels like that. I'm not kidding. It's valued at $45, and I would not purchase it for nothing. Nothing. And I'm very texture oriented, so something that feels like you took it out of the baby's nose when they were sick, and it's like green slime, and just can't do that on my face. I can't do that on my face, and that's what it feels like. So if I had waited some time, I would have given it a 2-star at best. Was not good. Maybe 1 even. Then we get to this one, and I loved it. You can't go wrong with lip balms and lotions. Now, if you put them all, that's all you put in the bag, yeah, you're gonna go wrong with it. You're gonna go wrong with it. Don't do it to me. Sorry, I had an itch. But yeah, so I set up this area. Now that I'm done with my tangent, I set up this area to be my makeup area. I am not spending a penny on any of this yet because of the fact that I don't know if I'm going to continue this or not. I don't know if you guys are going to enjoy the average Joe talking about makeup or not. So we're just going to keep it at this. But this is my makeup collection. And I tend to keep myself now in the more expensive makeup since I have enough of it from Ipsy. Majority of this I have not purchased myself except for a couple palettes. One of my favorite palettes that I did purchase for myself, as I dump another palette, is this palette. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love the baked eyeshadows. And they're sparkly. I'm all about the sparkles. Some of my best friends would say my sparkle obsession might be a little too much. But I love my sparkles. So I used that for today on my eyelids. Along with, this is the Revlon Nudes Chocolate. And they came out, the Revolution Nudes Chocolate. They came out as a dupe. They did it as a copycat for someone else, and they did it to dupe them. I don't remember who it was. If you remember, you can put it in the comments below. I don't remember who it was. Sorry. I have the fan on because it's hot here, so my hair is all over, and it's making me itch. So if you're wondering why I'm itching all over the place, that fan. But this is amazing. I enjoy them, and they're well used, and they're well loved. I got it at TJ Maxx. And then I used this as my primer because, as you really already knew, I don't like the other primer. I love this primer. It was $6, worth every penny. And then I used this as my base. This is from Walmart, and it's a great setting powder. Well, I would say not setting powder. Sorry, there is such a thing as setting powder. It's a great powder. It has color. It's not translucent. Sorry, it's not setting powder. But it's a great powder. I enjoy it. So, yeah. The only other update I would have to say is that Ipsy's now sending out razors, and they're really cheap, so I decided to try that out. They actually send it with your bag, which is really cool, and it seems like they're really stepping up their game, so I'm really excited. They also sent me an apology and some extra points because, as you guys already knew, and as I'm going to correct myself because English is a big key in my brain, as you guys already know and knew, I don't use hemp, and I don't use CBD oil. I am not going to share all the details except for my fiance's Air Force, and he cannot be around any of that stuff. And I also have a job where I work with children, and even though they are less strict, I don't need to worry about any of that for testing. So I actually reached out to them, and I had said to them to please not send me any more, and if they could do me the favor of trying not to, that would be great. They said that they can't do that by themselves, but they were going to send it up to management. They also sent me 600 points as an apology for receiving the hemp's product, which I was not expecting, because I knew that they hadn't known before, and it's not their responsibility to know everything about me, but I was really grateful to receive that. And let me tell you, Ipsy's customer service is amazing. I have loved them since like 3-4 years ago. I have loved them every minute. And they really care. They've always replaced all my broken items, even though I've only had, I think, 1 or 2, maybe? Yeah. But still, they've always replaced all my broken items, and this apology was great, even though they couldn't have known, you know? And it meant the world to me that they cared, and that they were going to go take it up to management and maybe consider taking into their quiz a part to say that we can't use CBD or hemps, that we respect that people can use that, and we totally have all the respect in the world for people who want to use it or need to use it, but that we don't want to use it ourselves. So that was amazing. They also sent me the ability, so what they said is that if they send me something with CBD, well, not see if they sent me to it. So in Ipsy, you get the ability to see what's in your bag before you see it. And they said that if I see that they're going to send me CBD or hemps, to give them an email so they can change it before it gets sent to me. So that was amazing as well. Not only are they going to try and fix the problem, but they're going to try and fix the problem at this moment to the best of their ability. So Ipsy's great. I don't know if they're watching. They're probably not, because, again, I don't have very many subscribers. But Ipsy's amazing. I appreciate their customer service. That has made the difference between me turning away Deboxy Charm and not. Because I know Ipsy, and I know that they'll always take care of me. And I also love the bags. I'm, just obsessed with Ipsy. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you enjoyed my little rant spat about the mucus primer and just kind of a little fun with me. So, and the lighting's not great, but again, we're trying this out. And you can see my eyelashes here as I'm squinting. There we go. I'll just close them both. Yeah, that's just the BH Cosmetics Amazing Stellar eyeshadow palette. Love it. Use it for special occasions. Use it today. And this is how I felt all over, So, have an amazing day. I hope you guys are all safe with the coronavirus. Hopes and prayers to all.